Hello you guys, welcome back to our channel. Today is Sunday that we're filming and we just got back from church. We got little Nugget right here. We tried to do kids church and technically it worked, but mommy had to stay in kids church with the boys. So I'm gonna have to do a little online service at some point today, but honestly, I'm so tired. We're about to get the boys down for a nap and we wanted to do a little video just telling you guys what we're doing different with baby number 3, kind of what we plan to do different and what's working, what's not working, etc. So once we get these nuggets down and eat some lunch, we'll be back. Chad has made lunch easy because he meal prepped all of these meals and okay, what I was trying to say, but I feel like my brain is not working, is that Chad and I are trying to be a lot better about not spending so much money on like Uber Eats and eating out and eating at home. So he's been meal prepping this like ground beef and bone broth rice. And it's gonna sound weird, but it's actually really good. We've been adding, so literally just pretty plain, but I mean, he seasons it. And then we add mayo and cottage cheese, and then Chad switches up the sauces every time, so he feels like he's like getting a different meal, but I'm kind of a creature of habit. If I find something I like, then I'm pretty good with it. But this Kinder's, it's technically a wing and sauce dip, but I add a little bit of the garlic parmesan. So good, so easy, and like honestly so nutritious because just ground beef, bone broth rice, cottage cheese, and Chad wants to say something. Okay, go.
Yeah, get some milk. So I offered to put like veggies and stuff in it, like maybe chopped tomatoes and stuff like that. You want to tell them? You want me to read them the text? let me read them the text.
They need context for it.
So basically, what you saw in the refrigerator earlier was 22 meals. Now, granted, they're not huge meals. It's definitely more portion control, but it's lunch and dinner every day. Or, of course, if we have a friend over and they want some whatever, and we have some variability there because there's a ground beef with like Spanish rice that has taco seasoning on it. So there's like a taco one, and we bought tortillas, so you can put that in a tortilla. It's super variable. You can do a lot with it. But I was trying to keep it super interesting for Tori. I was at Publix the other day shopping. Wow, we text a lot.
You good, buddy?
Stand down. Babe, we text a lot.
I know.
Oh wait, I found it. Okay. So I sent this text saying, hey, do you want me to get like corn for these stuff, like beans? You want me to get like tomatoes or whatever else, right? And she said, I think all those things are gas inducing, so I'd probably want to avoid anyway, since we eat it so often. And I replied, that is a super adult text. And then Tori said, baha, I mean for breastfeeding purposes, which I understood. But still, it's just like, man, whenever you pull back the curtain and you become a team and you have little ones everywhere and you're doing the best you can.
I know that sounds like a lot, but genuinely, if you're a mama, you know that you do not want your baby being gassy. I had like a really yummy, healthy meal with like roasted broccoli and this like cauliflower rice like early on, and his stomach was so messed up, like he was so fussy for legit 2 days, and I was like, nope, we're avoiding all of the like gas inducing foods for at least the first couple months because it was not worth it. Mommy. Yes, baby? Yeah.
What are you two doing? We gotta put that mattress on the bed. Noah, do you like that mattress? Can you lay down on it? Yeah, that's yours. Oh, very cozy.
Okay, I have to reassemble Noah's mattress before nap time, but I wanted to show you guys his mattress because we got a new one. This is the Amazing Home Aerobase Pro baby mattress. And we've tried multiple baby mattresses over the years. This one is by far my favorite, and I want to tell you guys why. First and foremost, it's easy to clean, okay? We love that because spit up and drool, and I just feel like baby mattresses like tend to get kind of grody, and the fact that you can easily clean this is incredible, but something that you really want, especially when you're transitioning babies. So we tend to transition our babies around that like 5 to 6 month mark into their own room, into their own crib, etc. And so having a nice comfortable mattress, especially since my babies were used to like sleeping with me in our bed, I feel like is key. And this one actually has like this purple layer. It's their Sleep Bond layer, and it's similar to the popular purple mattress on the market, but it's actually like soft and cozy. So it has this Sleep Bond layer that's so soft and actually supportive, and I personally feel like this side is just my favorite, but it is dual-sided. So you have that option if you want it a little bit more firm or a little bit more snuggly. It has this seasonal comfort cover, and so you can switch it one way or the other, just depending on if it's warm outside, if it's winter, or if it's summer. So I think really the biggest thing I've learned when it comes to babies and growing children is investing in things that actually matter. Like, they are gonna sleep on their mattress multiple times a day, every single day, and so you want it to be of high quality. And so going into baby 3, it's like, okay, what are the things baby really actually is going to need? You know what I mean? Especially if this is baby number 1 for you, then highly recommend, because you're gonna use it maybe for multiple babies and you want it to last. But anyways, I will have this mattress linked below. So again, this is the Amazing Home Aerobase Pro baby mattress, and I just want to thank Amazing for sponsoring this portion of the video. Side note, this is a picture that my friend Christian gave me as a housewarming gift, and we're planning on hanging it over there, but we have not yet done that. And so right now it is the monitor.
Have we told them why none of the upstairs is done yet?
Budget.
Budget, but we still could get stuff done. So originally this room was gonna be like a part nursery, part office, where it's gonna be like a baby take a nap, then where the office is gonna be over here. Then we're gonna turn that room across the way over into like a full-time guest room, right? Mm-hmm. Like, come stay with us. But then Tori and I were realizing like we really don't have a place to work. Mm-hmm. And if a baby's gonna be spending time sleeping in here, we won't work in here. Yeah. And it's connected to the other room that'll be a nap room once both boys are sharing that room. All that to say is that the rooms are gonna play little musical chairs. Yeah.
Should we show them Micah's room real quick? Yeah. It's not done, you guys, whatsoever. And obviously he's been sleeping with us, but it is honestly such a cute room, and both the boys are sharing this closet right now. So anyways, it's a beautiful room. We absolutely love this, like, what would you call this?
Wainscoting?
Beadboard, so I guess it's
wood trim.
But this is his big boy room that is yet to be slept in, but we haven't even put up like the curtains or anything yet either. So I just feel like we haven't like touched the upstairs. Yeah. I mean, Noah sleeps up here in his crib, but I feel like that's really it. And we come up here, because Micah is in his, he has to pick out his clothes, and everyone has to match era. But anyways.
Yeah. Is that your shirt or Noah's shirt? Are you sure? You got it from Noah's side.
Okay, you guys. All 3 boys are asleep right now. Chad is outside doing yard work, and so I wanted to go through just a couple of these little things that we're doing differently. I started writing down. There's actually a pretty decent sized list, but I'm just gonna share it with you guys as we like go throughout our afternoon. But first I'm gonna take a little sip of coffee because mom needs it. A couple things we're doing differently. First one, y'all already know, he does not have his nursery yet. Baby stays in our room for the first couple months, so I just like took that stress off of myself. We also moved in right before he was born, so I was like, you know what? We're just not even gonna stress about it. I remember stressing about it for Noah. I remember stressing about it for Micah, and it was fun, but Noah never even slept in that room because we ended up moving. And so that leads to another one, which is we're not doing any more big life changes for a hot minute. Okay, so that's different for baby number 3. No big life changes, and that's helped so much. I also want to say I'm sharing these things because I know there's a lot of pressure on first-time moms that you need anything and everything. You don't. Like, you do not need everything. We are not even using a changing station or changing pad. I pretty much just like lay a blanket down on the couch or on the floor or anything. Chad's literally just looking at me right now, dude. Yard work. I'm gonna turn this around so y'all can see him. I was just saying, we're not even doing a changing pad, changing station. I just lay baby on a blanket in whatever room we're in, and I have little baskets of diapers and wipes in every room that we mainly hang out in every size for every baby. And for us right now, it's still just like an assembly line because we have not potty trained Micah yet. We had way too much transition going on, and so many people said do not potty train when you have a ton of transition because they'll just backslide. So if y'all have any potty training tips for me, if I'm being honest, I'm terrified. Like, that just makes me a little nervous, not gonna lie, because you gotta watch them and ask them like every 15 minutes. And I got enough going on in my mind all the time right now. So if y'all have any tips, please help a mama out in the comments. I read all the comments. So anyways, back to what we're not doing. I said we're not doing a nursery. He just has a dresser in our room with all of his clothes. One thing I do recommend is just having like a little thing to lay baby in. Like, we have the little Charlie Crane one. They gifted us that one. It's really sweet, really beautiful. We've had other ones and I like the other ones as well, but I've gifted them out to friends that were having their babies. And so since we got gifted this, I just let them keep the other ones that we had, and I just kind of moved this room to room. And honestly, he loves laying on his back. So sometimes if we're like in the playroom, I'll just lay him on the carpet or on a blanket or like on the couch or on the bed, and he just chills. And so very thankful for our easy Ezzy. But that's something I had to learn. That, like, when I first had Micah, I thought I had to carry him literally constantly all the time, and I never laid him down. And with Ezzy, we can just lay him down and he is chilling as long as he's been fed and changed and got a burp out and he's not gassy, then he's pretty solid. And so that's been super helpful too. I also have a tendency of not wanting to film or share anything until everything is finished or completed, or like a room is fully decorated. I'm walking into the boys' playroom right now because it does have to do with one of my points. So this is its current state, okay? We have Micah and Chad currently sleeping there, my pregnancy pillow, toys all over the floor. I still need art for right there. I did get a really cool big piece of artwork that I think is gonna go on this wall or on that wall to like cover that thing up, but I'm showing y'all this because I laughed at our first doctor's appointment because I literally didn't even bring a diaper bag. I just had my purse with a couple extra diapers and wipes in it for Ezra. And it was so different than my first because when we showed up with Micah, we had the stroller, we had the diaper bag filled with all of the things and all of the baby toys that a newborn obviously could care less about. With him, not one baby toy. I've actually donated most all of our baby toys at this point. I think I still have like some little crinkle books here and there, but I just noticed with Noah that he wants to play with whatever his brother is playing with. And so no baby toys, no like baby toys. I can find things with contrast, and I have a couple crinkle books, but like I'm not bringing baby toys everywhere we go. Like, they're just as entertained with your face and what's going on around them. Like, take them outside and let them look up at the trees and the sky and the clouds. And I just think back to when all this wasn't even needed, right? And so we definitely live in excess. Like, I'm putting that out there. This is our third kid. That's what I'm saying. Third kid. So we already have so much. So if this is your first kid and you're watching this, then I totally get it. Like, you're gonna wanna have some books, you're gonna wanna have some toys. I'm just saying for him, we didn't buy anything extra for him, and we've donated a ton, and we want to continue donating even more because I feel like the kids touch about half of this, and we do have a closet back there, which I really want to start doing better toy rotations. And so that's something we're about to start implementing. But I feel like at 7 weeks postpartum, I'm just now kind of getting my grounding and figuring out what life as a family of 5 looks like. And I'm feeling like I'm coming out of that like postpartum, like I feel like I can do more, I can walk around, I'm more active, all of that. And so these are just things I'm just sharing as they come to me, okay? We had a massive blowout stain this morning. If you're wondering why there was no sheets on our bed, I mean like huge yellow stain on this guy, and I cannot find it, which means I am pretty sure it's gone. And I also had a coffee stain because Noah knocked over my coffee on it. Can't find anything. Super impressive. I'll show you my duo. This is the stain remover that we use. I ended up just getting the big bottle because I was going through the little bottles like crazy. And then the Truly Free. Both of these are non-toxic, not the same brand, but I do have a discount code for this company. I would love a discount code for this too, but I'll link that below for you guys. I just love using things that I know are non-toxic, especially when my babies are sleeping on them. I also use their little dryer angel. It's another step in me showing you my messy laundry room that needs to get sorted, okay? Gotta figure out where all Chad's tools are gonna go because we don't have a garage. It's okay, guys, it's okay. We also have this massive beam on the floor that's gonna be going in our living room on the ceiling right there. It's gonna look so good. I just put on a David Platt sermon, so I'm gonna be listening to this in the background.
So one small thing that we are changing this go around is we're kind of breaking up the kids from time to time, because we're seeing that the one, like the parent who gets one-on-one time, the kid just lights up. And we're also seeing the dynamic change of the kids at home. That way, kind of if one is kind of more of a bigger personality than the other one's kind of lower down, then it'll give them a chance to lift up. And so that's a small little change. So I still have another thing. This was not on the list that Tori and I made, but this one, it's kind of interesting because it kind of covers a lot of stuff, but it's kind of more a mindset, and then it impacts everything else, which is we're just gonna stop overcomplicating everything. Or if we need baking powder or if we need paper towels, just go to the store and get it. It doesn't have to be this big, crazy, oh my gosh, I gotta go to the store, but I don't wanna deal with parking. Oh, I gotta get the kids in the car seat. And it's more of a mindset. Just do it. That's really empowering. It's like ripping the Band-Aid off, just doing the things you don't wanna do. Like taking accountability and taking ownership versus just kind of putting stuff off and dreading. You guys have probably experienced this before, where maybe there's a conversation you need to have with somebody, or maybe there's a test you're gonna take, or there's something that's like eating away at your peace. You're just like, you're totally just like this is robbing me of my peace. I don't feel good. I feel off. I feel confused, whatever. And then you take that test, or you have that conversation, or you do that thing, and you're like, that experience was way easier than all the worry I dealt with throughout it. And so when it comes to parenthood, we're just doing it. It's no longer just like putting it off and kind of stressing about it. So hopefully that makes sense. That's what we're doing. Go, 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 go. Ah, she got you. She got you. Is someone else coming? Go get her, Noah.
Where's your sister?
Noah. Noah's got a stick. Oh, is that Micah going fast? Oh. Noah, go get mommy. Go get mommy. Good job. Oh, you got yogurt all over your face. Go, 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 go. There they go. Go, 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 go. Go get him. Go get him, Micah.
We are up from our naps. Well, 2 of them are, the bigs are. So I actually made these protein balls. They have like peanut butter, protein powder, oats, little mini chocolate chips, maple syrup, vanilla, peanut butter, and the kids love them. It's like the perfect early morning wake up before breakfast. Just like give them 1 or 2 and right after nap, and they love them. We feel good about them. And something I can actually do pretty quickly.
Someone went potty over here.
Oh boy. Well, Daddy, it might be your turn because someone's still
potty?
sleeping.
Was it you?
No.
No. Was it you? Yes.
Yes. Noah went potty. Okay.
All good, buddy. Good job. It's crazy how much kids just want to be included.
Yeah. This is why we don't need to buy a ton of toys because they just want to do what we do.
Good job.
We went to the apple orchard and the boys saw how they made apple cider. So we're just having a little tasty taste, huh?
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers.
Good.
It's good.
Oh, good.
Try it, buddy.
Why are you doing it like that?
No,
Just
buddy,
drink
you
it.
gotta drink it out of the cup. Like this.
Oh.
Good.
You want some? Yeah?
You want the raw one?
Yeah.
Please, Mommy.
Hey, Mommy.
Okay, you want this one, Noah? Say thank you. Bicycle, cowboy hat, car, all the things. I realize 7 p.m. is a very weird time to be drinking a super refreshing smoothie, but when you're breastfeeding, certain things just sound really good. And for some reason, I just wanted like a very refreshing smoothie. So this has frozen strawberries, frozen mango, frozen banana, coconut water, orange juice, and vanilla yogurt, and very, very good. I feel like it is gonna prep me for the night of breastfeeding, which is another thing that I am not doing this go around, baby number 3, is I'm not counting how many hours I sleep a night or how many hours I don't sleep at night, because I feel like that just like got in my head so much with the last 2, like checking the clock every single time I breastfeed and being like, oh, it's only been an hour and a half or whatever that might be. Like, he honestly has been our easiest, best sleeper, but I'm still waking up multiple times during the night, but
Wait,
not checking my phone.
Because this kind of goes along with one of the points I gave. which I did not tell you about, right? So why do you think he is probably the best sleeper we've had?
Because I'm more relaxed.
The whole family's probably more relaxed.
But also, he is our first baby without a tongue tie.
Yep, no tongue ties, that's true.
And I will say this is something I also did different. The first couple of weeks, I did not wear a bra. I know it's like a weird thing to say, but I didn't wear a bra, and it's my first time ever not being like super engorged.
That was a great week.
And it's also the first time I've not gotten mastitis. Like typically I've had mastitis twice by now at 7 weeks. Both times, Micah and Noah, I had mastitis twice in the first 7 weeks. And so this just feels like such a blessing. And my theory is when you don't wear a bra, like when you are engorged and the milk just needs to like get out, it just gets out. Now, you do ruin more shirts, but a lot of people did say that they would just like attach the like breastfeeding like pads like just to their pajama shirt or whatever.
To catch some.
Smart to catch some.
Or just buy like muslin rags from like Amazon.
And I did that too. Like if I was like sitting up, I'd put like a little muslin rag over it. But I do feel like that really helped. Something else that I didn't do that I've done before, which again, this is so like person to person because I'm also not pumping or doing anything like that. But I'm typically an oversupplier, and I would always keep like a haka on the other side while I was feeding. Because in my head, I'm like, oh, I need to get all the milk out, get all the milk out. But then I just kept producing more and more versus the whole like supply and demand. So like I have to start feeding on one side every single time or I get completely lopsided because this boob is like my super boob and it just wants to get twice the size. And so breastfeeding for everyone's so different. That's like why I'm saying this is not like the holy grail of advice. We're just saying what we're personally doing different and what we've seen help this go around. And so yeah, for him, I start him on my right side every single time, which honestly just makes my life easier mentally because I'm like, oh, he just always goes on this side. I don't have to think like, what side did I feed him on last? And I also don't store my milk, which I feel like has also helped at night because I'm not like worried about transferring it and how long has it been sitting and putting it in the bags, which is such a blessing if you can do that. But I have high lipase in my milk. And so before you store it, you have to like boil it to a certain point before you can freeze it. And it's just like this whole complicated process that I was like, I have 3 boys under 3. I just don't have the time or energy to go through that process for my babies to like maybe or maybe not take a bottle, you know? Because every time we've switched to a bottle, we've used formula. And so that's just a couple of things I'm not doing. I'm not checking the time at night. I'm not checking how many hours. I'm not storing the milk. I'm just not doing a lot of it. And I've just felt a lot more relaxed. It is the next night. I totally forgot that I forgot my last point and to close out the video. Last thing I am not doing, or at least last thing I'm sharing, is not comparing myself or my baby to other moms or other babies. I feel like this got me in trouble so much the last 2 go-arounds. Why isn't my baby sleeping the way her baby's sleeping? Why can she do this and I can't do this?
Can I share something? So I just want to clarify what she's saying because a lot of people hear is, oh yeah, you should not compare yourself. What she's saying is she's making sure that she's not. Because as a mom, or even a dad, but as a mom, you will subconsciously compare without needing to.
Yeah.
And it'll lead to worry and anxiety. So I just want to qualify that she's never like purposefully like, oh, let me compare my kids or whatever.
Yeah.
But it just happens. And so she's speaking life over that. Right, babe?
Yes, it very naturally happens, which is just not what you want. And so whatever boundaries you have to put in place to not let that happen, it's worth it. All of this advice, again, it's like, take it or leave it. You, as a mama, were uniquely designed to mama your baby. And sorry, the light keeps changing. There's football on in the background. And so, yeah, love you guys. Hope this was encouraging in some way. I know it was very long-winded and a lot of opinions. But That's all. And once again, if you are in the market for a new baby mattress, make sure to check out the Amazing Home AeroBase Pro. It is an amazing option. It'll be linked below, and we'll see y'all in the next video.
Okay.